Yep, it's getting close to time. It is almost time. As a matter of fact, how far are we away? 23 hours, 12 minutes, and a few seconds away from the magical day tomorrow. Could this be the day of the rate change? Because tomorrow the ISX opens. That's right, it's closed now. But by this time tomorrow, it will be open, and we will see if the rate change did indeed happen. According to certain individuals in our Dinar community, that tomorrow is the magic day, the 40 days according to the Bible, according to divine intel. Tomorrow should be the day that we wake up and our lives will be forever changed. I can't stress this enough. I said it before and I'll say it again. I am actually rooting for that to happen because we all benefit from it, all right? You guys, let's get into what's going on as far as the Iraqi news is concerned. A quick disclaimer, I am not an attorney, a tax advisor, or a financial advisor. Please consult with real professionals. The following is my opinion and my opinion only based on my own research. I will share the information that I find with you and encourage you to listen to it or read it yourself and form your own opinion. Okay, having said that, let's get into what's going on. Tomorrow, as a matter of fact, there it is, 23 hours away, so less than a day. We are supposed to wake up with an entirely new life. Now, I don't know about you. I told you guys not to spend the money before you get it. I've learned my lesson long ago. I am looking forward to seeing a rate change on here because we've been told for weeks and weeks and weeks that was the divine intel. So we will see if it comes true. So for the rest of us normal people, let's get past this, all right? So look at our boy Al-Kazami sends his resumes of some of his ministries, integrity and accountability to the integrity, accountability and justice. Okay, the Al-Fatah Coalition announced on Saturday to send the CVs of some of the candidates who had been agreed upon to the Commission of Integrity, Accountability, and Justice for the purpose of checking their information, indicating that the defense, interior, and finance are the most controversial and contrary to political discussions. Okay, so it looks like some of the people have been agreed upon by everybody because the news changes throughout the day back and forth. Okay, for those you don't remember, Kazemi, I believe is how you pronounce it. Kazemi sent in his list of candidates that he wanted, and it was rejected, flat out rejected. Then what had happened was he sent in a second list, and part of it was accepted, the other part rejected. By the end of the day, a new list had been formed. Okay? So anyways, this article goes on to talk about, the order of the Hash D Brigade to be linked to the Prime Minister is legal, and whomever opposes it should be referred to military court. Okay, so basically what they're saying is once Al-Kazami gets into power, obviously he should have the full power of the Prime Minister, which includes controlling the armed forces, is what that is. Al-Kazami met with a lot of the political blocs on yesterday, I should say, which is their Saturday. Is that right? Yesterday is Saturday. An unofficial source revealed on Saturday that a meeting will be held this evening between the designate Kazemi and the members of the political forces to end his cabinet. See, this is what I was talking about. They're already giving him hell about his members. Now, here's the thing that I like. When we were watching Zerfi was, a lot of the political blocs, especially the Iranian-backed ones, were concerned about Zarfi's, chosen to be prime minister because they knew a lot of them were going to be under investigation for corruption. So it's like Iraq's version of drain the swamp is what we were looking at. Here's the funny thing. Once they turned him down, and for those of you who are Kim Clement fans, this is the fourth nothing. So I believe it was, who was it? Was it Mahdi, Zarfi, Alawi, and this guy here? If he doesn't get elected, that would be the nothing, and then something. That's my guess anyways. That's about as good as anybody else's guess at what's going on in Iraq. Okay, so anyways, look, the ministry cabinet presented by Kazemi included the presence of figures imposed opposed by the Sunni and Kurdish forces. For those of you, these are the biggest voting blocs of all, and they are Iranian-backed people, not there for all the right reasons. Okay, so anyways, it goes on down here. Again, you're going to see all the articles say the same thing. It's back and forth. He's meeting with the different, parliamentary blocs, each group, and trying to get their candidates that they want voted into cabinet. But as you go down, you're going to read in some of these articles, there is a problem. There is a problem. Some of the voting blocs are saying, look, constitutionally, the consensus is no other voting bloc has the right to interfere with other nominations of other blocs. You can voice your opinion, but you cannot be determining who is and who's not to be nominated by each of their own, or who is to be represented by each of their own voting blocs. Okay, so anyways, the Prime Minister Kazami submitted the revised draft names of his government cabinet to political forces on Sunday, likely to specify the next. So the next Wednesday or Thursday is the date for voting. Now they keep switching that. It was Tuesday. I did notice yesterday they did switch it again. I believe the official date they're saying is Thursday, this next Thursday. So that's going to be a pretty important date for us besides the big one tomorrow. I know you're all looking forward to that because we got that from a very credible source. Okay, so anyways, will the cabinet member matter about our little exchange rate increase tomorrow? Nope, it doesn't matter whatsoever. But for the longevity of the Iraqi people, I do care about what's going on with their politics. And the truth of the matter is, Iraq is a place I do, in my lifetime, want to go visit and see. It's a place that I've always wanted to go. There are a lot of holy sites there that I'm interested in just seeing for myself. So let's hope they get this together. But nonetheless, Al-Kazemi is running into the same issues as all the prior designates before him. You're going to run into issues from the Iranian-backed politicians, okay? But anyways, it goes on to where one of my favorite parts is of these articles is what we're talking about. Legal experts, if Al-Kazemi's government is rejected, the president of the republic takes over the post after all attempts have been exhausted. That's 4. Nothing, and then something. I believe it's 4. Now, you people out there that follow Kim Clement better than I do, is it 3 or is it 4? Because if it's 4, there's a good chance this guy's going to get rejected. So let me know what you think. But anyways, this article goes on to talk about what we already knew. According to the Article 76 of the Constitution, the President of the Republic will assume the roles of the Prime Minister for Iraq. Now, after he has exhausted every attempt to fill the position of the Prime Minister, the President will then have the right, under the Constitution, to dissolve Parliament. And I've been saying this all along. I think that's probably the best thing for the Iraqi people. I did show an article, I believe it was from yesterday, in which Kazemi was stating that, look, the Iranian influence is not as strong as it used to be there. There's many reasons why. General Tsunami is no longer there, and he was the point man for the Iraqi people. He pretty much ran things, and to be quite honest with you, he almost seemed like he is more the leader of Iran than anybody else. He was in control and ordered and gave orders to all the proxy groups that are fighting throughout the different regions over there. We've seen him in Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan. It's just that without that guy there, they seem to have fallen apart. As a matter of fact, as soon as the second in command took over, it wasn't but a couple months later, and Trump took him out as well. Not to mention that I believe a pretty big chunk of the mullahs in Iran have died from the Wuhan virus, all right? Or the coronavirus, or the COVID-19. You call it what you want. But nonetheless, it seems like their influence seems to be getting weaker. We know that the ISIS leader, number 1 and number 2, Baghdadi, were taken out by Trump. That's right, Trump is making it a habit of taking out, terrorist leaders. As a matter of fact, no president has removed more terrorist leaders than Trump has. I told you, it's not a good time to be a terrorist leader. Under Trump's administration, you will wake up dead. Okay. Anyways, the cabinet in here, they're going on, and in this article, it talks about what we've said many a times, that if they cannot agree on the prime minister, Kazemi is the last of their hope of keeping the parliamentary, in my opinion. Well, that's not true. If the president just goes ahead and just decides to assign another one, I doubt it, though. If I was a president, I'd be frustrated at this time. Besides that, if you really, really want to clear out the Iranian influence, dissolving the parliament would be the best thing for them. Okay? So anyways, it goes down to show you the new list of people that they want in here. This is the new list of cabinet members that Kazemi is putting forward to the different blocks. Look at the Sarder Alliance is in here, is, doing what they do best. It's causing all kinds of problems. At first, they were for some of the people that were nominated, and then they're against them. Anyways, they're saying the Sardarists are saying that the next 72 hours will explain Kazemi's ability to form a government, submit to political desires, or apologize for assignment. Remember, Zarfi did it. He said he would apologize for being assigned. So there's a huge part of me that hopes that Kazemi comes out and says, hey, my bad. I thought I could do this. And he is done. And we just let the president take over and dissolve the parliament. You come down to here again. Here is already the Sunnis and the Shiites are fighting over the fact that each one of them is really complaining about who they nominate. And, how the boss is saying, look, you can't do that. It's always been our consensus that since 2003 that each block nominates their own people and the other blocks cannot interfere with their own nominations. With their nominations, okay? So, again, all we're doing at this moment and where we're stuck in that weird limbo is whether or not Al-Kazemi could get his people in there, if they would vote on his cabinet, whether it would be supported by all the voting blocks that are in parliamentary. And if so, then we'll know by Thursday. So we'll know this coming week. There's a lot of things coming up starting tomorrow. Whether we get a rate change, according to Divine Intel. Sorry. According to Divine Intel, we get a rate change tomorrow. Or if Thursday, Al-Kazemi gets in there. Or does the president just assume the role of prime minister? And they dissolve the parliament. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment. I keep saying this. I want the parliament dissolved. I don't think they're any good for the Iraqi people. I prefer them guys just move right into elections and let the people vote for who they want in the office, which is, as we know, the protesters have said many times, they don't want politicians in there. They want to vote their own people in. It sounds familiar, man. It sounds like the kind of stuff that we're going through ourselves here in the United States. But nonetheless, let me know what you think. You guys hit the thumbs up button. Leave a comment. Is our boy Al-Kazemi, is he going to be in or is he going to be out? Do you want the PM to be designated or do you want the parliament to be dissolved? Are we going to see a rate change tomorrow? And if so, how much? Throw it out there. Let me know what you guys think. Is it going to happen tomorrow? Yes? No? If so, how much? All right. Talk to you later.